Welcome to my channel. In this video, you will see a terrifying true story. Let's start with the story. It was a frigid winter night when Officer Jack Reynolds received the call. A disturbance had been reported at the abandoned Greystone Manor on the outskirts of town. As he drove through the empty streets, the sense of foreboding grew with each passing mile. Greystone Manor had long been rumored to be haunted, its dark history shrouded in mystery and tragedy. Arriving at the manor, Jack was greeted by an eerie silence that seemed to suffocate the air. With his flashlight in hand and his heart pounding in his chest, he ventured into the decrepit building, the floorboards creaking beneath his boots. The interior was cloaked in shadows, broken only by the beam of Jack's flashlight. Dust motes danced in the faint light, and the air was heavy with the scent of decay. Jack's instincts screamed at him to turn back, but duty compelled him forward. As he explored the winding corridors, he caught fleeting glimpses of movement out of the corner of his eye. Each time he turned, there was nothing but darkness staring back at him. But the feeling of being watched never waned, a chill creeping down his spine. Suddenly, a sound pierced the silence, a soft, whispering voice that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. Jack strained to make out the words, but they were nothing more than unintelligible murmurs, like the echoes of tortured souls trapped in limbo. Heart pounding, Jack followed the whispers deeper into the manor, his nerve stretched taut as a bowstring. It was then that he stumbled upon the source of the disturbance, a room bathed in flickering candlelight, its walls adorned with arcane symbols and grotesque images. In the center of the room stood a figure draped in black, their features obscured by the shadows. Jack's hand tightened around his gun as he called out, demanding that the figure show themselves. But instead of answering, the figure simply turned and vanished into thin air, leaving behind only the echo of their laughter. With a sinking feeling in the pit of his stomach, Jack knew that he was not alone in Greystone Manor. Shadows danced at the edge of his vision, and the whispers grew louder, their words twisting and warping into a cacophony of madness. Desperate to escape the suffocating darkness, Jack fled through the corridors, his breath coming in ragged gasps. But no matter how fast he ran, the manor seemed to stretch on endlessly, its walls closing in around him like a vice. Just when Jack thought he could take no more, he stumbled upon a hidden staircase leading down into the bowels of the manor. With no other options left, he descended into the depths, his footsteps echoing through the darkness. What he found below chilled him to the core, a network of tunnels, their walls lined with rusted chains and cages. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and the whispers grew deafening, swirling around him like a malevolent storm. But amidst the darkness, Jack saw something that made his blood run cold, a series of makeshift altars, each adorned with grisly trophies. Human bones littered the ground, their pale forms gleaming in the dim light. Realization dawned on Jack like a lead weight in his chest. Greystone Manor was not haunted by ghosts, but by something far more sinister, something that hungered for flesh and blood. With a trembling hand, Jack radioed for backup, his voice barely above a whisper. But as he waited in the suffocating darkness, he knew that he was not alone. Somewhere in the shadows, the true horror of Greystone Manor waited patiently, its whispers beckoning him ever closer. This is our story today. If you liked the story, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We will meet tomorrow, God willing, in a new story.